Hey guys, I am very excited because this package just came in the mail. I've been waiting a while for this and I cannot wait to open it. So I did kind of hint towards this package. I mentioned it in a previous video. This is the latest record I've bought for my collection. I've literally been so hyped for this to come. I ordered it, I think, in April. I've been waiting about 2 months for this to come. It was a pre-order. 2 months isn't a really long time, but it was still a really long wait, you know, especially for something I'm so excited for. So let's get into it. This is definitely probably the most excited I've been in a very long time, maybe ever. Like the most excited I've ever been for a record to come that I've bought. The anticipation was crazy. I think I can just open it now. I love opening up the box and seeing how it looks. Here it is. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting to have. I am so happy it's finally here. I feel like the 2 months went by so fast. USB. Let me take off the shrink wrap so I can give you guys a better look without all the glare. Carefully. Don't want to ruin any of it. You know what? I'm just gonna peel it off. I don't even feel safe with having the scissors run down the entire thing. Yeah, that's much safer. That was so satisfying. I can already feel all the detail that went into this. So if you don't know what this is Fred Again's most recent album. It was more of like a compilation album kind of thing. This is USB Volume 1. He has been creating this album for a very long time now, a couple of years, and he's been continuing to add to the album, and then he finally closed it off and made it Volume 1, and that released a few months ago, and he did a vinyl release for it, which is this. And I've been listening to USB pretty much every single day. I've become such a huge fan of Fred Again, and I listen to his music pretty much every day now. And this is my first record in my collection that's from Fred Again. I don't have any of his music on vinyl until now. I just don't really love all of his other albums enough to get them on vinyl, but USB is definitely more of my style. So again, I'm so happy to have this. I'm pretty sure it's still up on his merch store if you want to check it out. But let me tell you guys, this was not cheap. If you are going to get it, it's not cheap. I'm pretty sure I spent like $70 on this. Almost 70. It was like 67 something, I think. The reason why it's so expensive is because it's a double LP and the actual jacket is like this special, I think, glossy reflective surface thing. So up here is like a matte finish, and then the USB does reflect differently depending on how much light is on it. So in the light, it does a cool thing with like the reflection and all that. I'll see if I could capture that on camera for you guys. It does make the vinyl really cool, although honestly I could have done without it because it was so much money. I don't think he had to do that, but it's a nice touch. I mean, I was honestly gonna spend however much money it was to get it because I love this album so much. It's okay to splurge sometimes. So I don't love how much it was, but I do love the album. I'm just reading what's at the top here. Oh, it does say Fred Again USB 001. I'll see if I can show that on camera. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. Oh, it doesn't look that bad. You can kind of read, it says Fred Again USB 001. The jacket itself has a matte finish. It's very smooth, but the USB is actually a little bit raised, which is a really nice detail. It's more of a textured surface, so that's really cool. So on the back here it says 001 because it's volume 1. I kind of wish it didn't have the barcode on the back. I think it takes away from that minimalist aesthetic. I think the barcode kind of sticks out in a bad way. I don't know if they had to have the barcode on there, but whatever. Let's open it up. Oh yeah, the cover is on the inside. I forgot. The official album cover is this, what's on the inside. I think that would have been cool to be the cover on the jacket. I do like the minimalism of the USB 001, but again, I do like the original album cover, so that would have been cool to have, but you know, it's whatever. It was definitely a stylistic choice. And then there is some information too about all of the songs on the inside. That's actually really cool. I haven't seen this on pretty much any record I own, actually. This might be the first, where it has which sides all of the songs are on, the numbers, the waveforms, the titles, BPM, time. Like, that's so cool. That's actually really cool, especially if you're a DJ or producer, to know the BPM and maybe even the time of the song's cool, and I think showing the waveforms is also really cool. The USB album does include 3 remixes at the end of the album, so that's also really nice to have. I do like all of the remixes. And then on the bottom right, it does show the credits. There's a special thank you to all of the people that helped. This is on black vinyl, which is a little disappointing. I think silver or clear would have been really cool, especially since this record is $60, more like $70 with shipping and tax and all that. Having a colored record would have been really awesome, I think. But I don't mind black. Black is okay. The sleeves are nothing special. It's the same font that was on the cover, but it just says A and then B. So let's take it out, see how it looks. Yeah, it's nothing super special, nothing you haven't seen before. Standard black vinyl. The labels aren't really anything super interesting in my opinion. Nothing crazy like that. It just has the sides, 33 RPM, and what songs are on each side. I think they could have done something cool with the labels, but again, I think Fred was definitely going for a minimalist approach to this. You know, me personally, I would have done maybe something more artistic, but I don't mind the text. Here's the label for side A. And here's the label for side B. I did notice it definitely has a factory smell to it. It smells like kind of stale, like a factory smell. I don't know how to describe it, but when I just took this out, I caught a whiff of a smell. I don't think I've ever had a record that smells before. That's interesting. Here are sides C and D. It's exactly the same as sides A and B, the exact same design. I'll take it out and look at it anyways. Here's the label for side C. And here's the label for side D. So now the question is, was this worth almost $70? And the answer is yes, although I would have preferred something a little bit more colorful or just something a little bit more artistic. I know that wasn't really the vibe for the album and definitely not the vibe for this record. Fred mentioned that he spent a lot of time putting together the vinyl and I think it looks really sick, although like it's just not really my style. I would have preferred this as the actual album cover on the front, but again, I do appreciate this very simple minimalistic style though. Maybe I'll like it more once I have it in my collection more and I keep looking at it and keep listening to it. Maybe I'll come to love the cover. It reminds me of Swedish House Mafia Paradise Again, like that very simple, minimalistic black and white design. Oh, and Fred has worked with Swedish House Mafia, so maybe Swedish House Mafia is rubbing off on Fred a little bit in terms of the black stylistic choices. My favorite song on the album is Admit It, You Don't Want To. I don't know why, but I just keep going back to that one for some reason. I love it. I also really like Stay In It, Leave Me Alone, Baby Again. I love Baby Again. I definitely have songs I prefer more than others, but overall it's a non-skip album for me. And if I'm gonna spend $70 on an album, I better like all of the songs. But now the moment that I've been waiting for almost 2 months now, I'm going to play this album. I should probably sleeve everything while I'm here since I just got this. I don't want anything to get ruined or damaged. They honestly did such a great job mastering it for vinyl. This one sounds great. It's so dynamic. You can really hear all of the low ends. They come through really well, as well as the high ends too. Like everything just blends together so smoothly. It doesn't sound muddy or choppy at all. No skipping or scratches. So at least for my copy, it sounds amazing. I'm so glad I got a great one. So that was it. That was me unboxing the most expensive record I have now in my collection and unboxing a record from Fred Again. In the comments, let me know if you guys like Fred Again. Let me me know if you listen to his music, let me know if you have any of his albums on vinyl, and let me know if you did get this USB album on vinyl. And if you don't listen to Fred again, then in the comments you can let me know if you guys have gotten any pre-orders recently, if you've gotten any new records recently in the mail or shopping in stores. Let me know if you guys have picked up anything recently. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!